Get more bang for your bet. Download the app or visit quiff.com.
Hey, Fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps with Seconds Out TV, and I'm joined now with the one and only Teofimo Lopez Sr. How are you doing, Senior?
I'm doing amazing. I'm in a great place. I'm with God. God is with me. And I love life. I love life, and I can't believe my son is fighting again in the T-Mobile Arena, and how proud can a father be, you know? I'm ecstatic. I'm just going crazy.
Rolly mentions how this wasn't the fight he obviously would have wanted, given that they're friends, right? That this was sort of the last option, but that there was no one else who wanted to fight Rolly.
You know what's so funny that Rolly said about like 5 years ago that he would fight everybody in the world except for my son. And if he was to fight my son, it would be for $100 million. So we're not doing it for $100 million, but
money must have been nice.
Let me tell you something. He's showing the whole world there's no friends in boxing. You can be friends after the fight. You know, it's nothing wrong. It's a sport. You know what I'm saying? It's just like if you play basketball. Well, it's not the same, but you know what I'm saying? It's a very competitive sport. If you want to be the best, you got to fight the best. You know what I'm saying? So I think like if my son would have been the last fighter to be the greatest, Rolly would have stepped up to it. So it's better that they do it right now.
So moving up to 147, I know for a while now you've been wanting him to move up because I remember in the past you've mentioned the weight training has been an
But the
issue.
funny thing is that I wanted to beat everybody up, especially that guy named Terrence Crawford. I was going to jump him in that fight. And security stopped me. When I went running outside, guess who was running after me? Rolly. He like running after me, going like, Junior, you gotta move him to 147. And look at this now. He's fighting Rolly.
What did you make of Ryan Garcia saying in I believe the outlet was Sports Illustrated, where he said that Terrence Crawford owed him
horrible commercial. The commercial he did, because my son did the Put Up, Shut Up commercial, and then he did one, and he put it up like 5 minutes after my son put it up, but my son says better. That's what you were saying?
So he had mentioned, Ryan Garcia had mentioned that Terrence owed him a fight. What do you make of him saying that, especially given that Rolly?
If Ryan wants to fight him, why not? It's good money. Everybody gonna pay for it. So, you know, that's not my business. So they can do whatever the fuck they want to do. I'm thinking about my son, and I'm thinking about my son being the best fighter that ever lived, and we can still do that. Fuck the fucking zero. Fuck the O. Fuck you all. We're fucking gonna take over this shit, and we're gonna have so many champions in the fucking list, but we don't fucking do no fucking bacon titles, motherfuckers.
I still would entertain something.
Let's talk about.
You know what I'm talking about.
Just for the sake.
Let's talk about the 147.
Real three-time champion, motherfucker.
Let's talk about the 147 division. How is Tio taking to the new weight? Like, how's camp been?
It's been amazing. I mean, like, you know, losing is a great thing. I never thought it was so great, you know, because it changes your perspective about life, you know, and it brings you so much strength, especially me, because I'm very competitive and I love my son winning. So I think it was the greatest thing that could have happened to us. And I'm in a great place right now. My wife is making love to me every fucking night. I'm so fucking happy. And I'm looking amazing. Look at my face. I'm looking great. I'm 58 years old, you know, and I'm living a great life right now. I love boxing. And my son is going to be the greatest I ever lived.
So do you expect to be...
Ryan Garcia says he wants the winner. Thoughts?
Well, of course, but you got to beat Conor Ben first, you know. That's a tough fight, I think. Anybody can win. We're going to be at that fight with the belt, so let's see what happens.
Ismael Salas mentions or suggested that Tio might be aging in the ring. What do you think of that?
No, not at all. You know, my son ages. Why? Because he had a bad fight. Anybody can have a bad fight.
They decided that, hey,
you know, I'm not going to say anything. You know, at the end of the day, you're going to see a hell of a performance. He's a master at entertaining the crowd. And that's all I care about, man. I just want my son to have a great fight. and entertain the crowd. You know, the fans deserve it. I mean, boxing's been boring. You know, we need some excitement. You know, and I can't wait.
What do you have to say to people who are...
If you lose, you gotta win and come back and be strong.
I'm sure you've been in so
Losing
many
ain't
different
nothing,
press
man.
conferences,
You know what I'm
weighing
saying?
big platforms,
And
big stages.
we're gonna show it to
We're
the
here
whole
at the
world,
MGM
to all the little
Grand.
kids.
They put
If
a
you
room here
lose,
next to
get
the
your
MGM
ass up and
What
go
do you think
back
about
to
this
training,
environment here today?
back to the gym,
Like I said,
and you'll be a champion again.
This is something I'm definitely.
Do you like to respond to people who are saying that Teofimo has lost his power?
Well, listen, he lost everything that night. You know, it wasn't him. You know, come on, my son couldn't slip a fucking jab. Come on. He's a slick fighter. You know, he gave that fight to that guy. You know, it's a lot of pressure when they don't put you on the pound-for-pound list and you've done so much great stuff. You know, this freaking kid was two-time vacant champion. You know, and he's in the pound-for-pound list. If my son was in the pound-for-pound list, how are they going to put this kid at number 3 in the pound-for-pound list? This is all bullshit. I tell my son, forget about the politics. Go in there and fuck whoever the fuck is in front of you. That's all you got to do.
And lastly, Senior, I just want to know...
The cursing.
Lastly, I just want to know, how are things between you and Teo? It seems like, you know, a lot of people wanted to pin you
We're in
guys
love.
against
We're
each
in love.
other.
My whole family's in love. Everybody's together. My grandkids. I'm gonna have another granddaughter. I'm so freaking ecstatic. I can't wait. And it's coming right after the win.
And finally,
Thank you so much for your time. I
A mi
appreciate
gente de
it.
Honduras, los quiero mucho. No se pierdan la pelea. Y ya saben, vamos a celebrar el sábado, agosto 22, después de la pelea.
I'm hoping.
Thank you, Senior. Thank you.
Los
Appreciate it.
catrachos.
I hope it don't go to full duration.
Thank you. Bye-bye, fans.
Thank you. And display boxing excellence at its best.
That's it, the last.